about a year ago, I made a video about Kiko Loureiro's departure from Megadeth and where he stood as far as his future of making music and such for the foreseeable future. I personally assumed that he was going to be taking an extended break, hence his permanent leave from Megadeth. I turned out to be almost immediately wrong about that as he continued to release solo songs since his time being gone from the band. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with that. I actually really like it. His recent songs have been just as good as they've always been when he releases solo material, as is to be expected. But now, the one thing I didn't expect is that we've gotten official word within the last week that my second favorite band of all time, Angra, where Kiko originally originated from, will be going on an extended hiatus beginning next March 2025. Now, I certainly didn't see this coming as they had just dropped a new album last year that did pretty well all around. Critically, sales-wise, it sold a good amount from what I understand, and it was lauded by fans and critics alike. The tour has been successful, the response, feedback, everything from everyone, so the fact that they're going on an extended hiatus in less than a year's time is kind of shocking and out of the blue, to be honest, at least from my perspective. Now, is this because there are financial issues? Like, I know that this is just speculation, of course, but I know there have been a lot of issues as far as bands being able to sell their merch at venues and such as of the last few years post-COVID, and that whole situation is a big mess. But there was no clarification of why this hiatus is happening is the point I'm trying to get to. I'm just speculating here. But nevertheless, the hiatus is happening. They said that they have some commitments, shows to finish out for the rest of the year, and then some shows planned next year for the rest of this tour, as well as they're going to be doing a few special shows for like a small mini tour just around Brazil, maybe in Portugal, around the surrounding area, just to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Temple of Hate album next year, right before they decide to go on hiatus in March. Now, from what I think is going to happen, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that these additional shows that they're going to plan out before the hiatus to celebrate Temple of Hate's 20th anniversary will include some kind of involvement from the singer from that album, the band's second singer, Edu Falaschi. Now, I know that Falaschi's been out of the band for well over 10 years now. I think that's right. Yes. Well, about 10 years. I think the last album he did with them was Aqua, and I think that was 2012, 2013. Nevertheless, he's been gone for quite a while. I'm not sure what his relationship was with the rest of the band when he left, but I know the bassist, Felipe Andreoli, does continue to play with Falaschi's other band, Alma, at least for certain live shows and such, and he's also been involved with playing bass for Falaschi's solo material from his solo albums outside of Alma and everything else. So I know his relationship, or the relationship between Andreoli and Falaschi is at least good or amicable on those terms, otherwise they wouldn't be working together. Now, as far as Falaschi's relationship with Raphael Bittencourt and with everyone else, I do not know. But I'm assuming that since they're going to do these special shows right before they do a hiatus, that they must have something worked out for him to come back and be involved with at least some of those songs. Either they'll do a few shows as part of that mini tour as a showcase, as a reunion of that lineup, or maybe Fabio will stay on vocals and Falaschi will come in and sing a couple songs together, Or maybe we get some kind of simulation, or excuse me, some kind of similar situation to what we have with Halloween, where maybe Falashi joins the band back for that time as a full member for that set of shows or something like that. I don't know. This is, like I said, speculation on my part. But at the end of it, I'm just sad to see that they're going on hiatus. I mean, if they need this to recharge and it truly is a hiatus, as in they intend on coming back at some point, then I'm all for that. They said that the individual members will be involved with separate individual music projects during the time of the hiatus, so that'll be good to check out. But my issue is that more times than not, when a band says they're going on hiatus, that very quickly turns into a full-on breakup not too long after that announcement's made, more times than not. I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but when you see that happen a lot of times with bands, it's like a precautionary thing, precautionary mindset, if you will. So I don't know. If the band does come back, that'll be great. I hope that this hiatus truly is a hiatus and it's not any longer than 5 years. But I'm assuming that when they do come back, they will probably come back with this lineup, or here's hoping that by that point in time, maybe Kiko comes back. I don't know if Marcelo Barbosa is planning on going anywhere when they come back from this proposed hiatus, or if Kiko will take his place, or if maybe, like I said, we have a similar situation to Halloween where we have multiple musicians and vocalists in the band for this time period. Who knows? But as of right now, that's the final word. And with the album that they released last year, I say if they're going to take a hiatus, then now would be a great time to do so. It was a great album, should hold people over for a while, plus we have the back catalog to all indulge in, if you will, until we get new material. So I say if it's for the health of the band and for the members and for the overall quality of the music, then yeah, go for it. Take your hiatus. Let's just hope it actually is a hiatus. And that's it. I wish the guys in the band, Rafael, Bittencourt, Marcelo Barbosa, Felipe Andreoli, and Bruno. I'm sorry, I don't remember his last name, Bruno. And yeah, I wish the guys the best. And Fabio, of course, Fabio Leon, legendary Fabio Leon. I wish you all the best. Thank you for more than 30 years, 32 years of great music, and let's hope this hiatus isn't for too long. I hope you all come back into the game in a few years completely recharged and rejuvenated and can give us a lot of great new music in the decades to follow. Thank you.